Now for a look into the future, my next guest may help us do just that. She is Stephanie Powell, head of content at astrology.com. Welcome to Bay Area Focus, Stephanie.
Thanks so much. I'm excited to be here.
Awesome to have you here. So how did you start practicing? What got you into this, astrology?
Well, I was working at a newspaper in 2013, and I wanted to write a horoscope column. So I asked my editor, and once he approved it, I started studying the different zodiac signs and the planets and learning how to cast a horoscope. But I didn't start full-time until 2018, and that's when I started offering birth chart readings and love compatibility readings and partnering with astrology.com.
I'll be honest, I don't know much about astrology. In 2020, what events are going to be happening? What should we be looking out for?
So there's a ton happening in 2020. We've got everybody's favorite Mercury retrograde, but we also have Venus and Mars retrograde. And on top of that, we've got a new eclipse series happening. So this past year, we've had eclipses taking place in the signs of Cancer and Capricorn. And next year, we have eclipses taking place in the signs of Gemini and Sagittarius, which are bringing the focus to communications and politics on an international level. We've also got a Saturn-Pluto conjunction, which is the main event for next year. So these are two very slow-moving planets that are meeting up in the sky at the same exact point, and this hasn't happened since 1518. So Saturn is the planet of... It's been a while. So Saturn's the planet of fear and restriction and structure, and Pluto's the planet of death, transformation, and rebirth. So when they meet up, it's a chance for profound restructuring. And we actually saw an example of this earlier this year when Meghan Markle and Prince Harry decided to leave the royal family. It's an old structure that was no longer working for them, and they're paving a new path forward for the future that's more sustainable.
So you think it's all connected?
It's all connected.
All connected to the stars out there. How can curious people learn about their birth sign, and what do you think it all means for people when they learn a little bit more about their signs?
The best way to learn more about your birth sign is by pulling up your birth chart, which you can do for free on astrology.com. But it gives you a deeper look and an opportunity to self-reflect. So the way that the planets interact and the different zodiac signs that crop up in your chart reveal your strengths and your weaknesses, and it's your unique astrological imprint, basically.
And then what's the benefit of learning your birth sign and your chart?
I think it's really an opportunity it's like magical therapy. It's an opportunity for self-reflection and growth and awareness, and it's really validating to see that your experiences, your challenges, your strengths, you were made exactly how you were supposed to be, and it's a great opportunity for growth and healing.
Tell us a little bit more about retrograde, Mercury and Venus.
So retrograde is a period when the planets aren't operating at their full function. They're just not moving at all, so you can't really tap into the energy the way you normally would. Mercury retrograde, Mercury rules communication and travel and technology. So when we talk about Mercury retrograde, we hear a lot about people missing their flights or their computers breaking, or maybe an ex sends them a text. And with Venus rules love and our finances and worth. So when that planet goes retrograde, there's a lot more chance of ex-loves coming back.
Really quickly, because we're kind of running out of time, but the sun, moon, and the rising sign, tell us about that.
Okay, your sun is your personality. It's what you're here to do, what you're put on the planet to take care of. The moon is more of your internal emotional core. So it's what you need to feel secure. And when people get to know you, they really start to see your moon sign. Whereas your rising is a mask that we wear. So it's how people first recognize you, what they think about you.
All right, Stephanie, thank you so much for joining us here today. Appreciate it. Find out what's in your stars for 2020. Just go to astrology.com. And coming up, wine tasting with Cake Bread Cellars when Bay Area Focus comes back.